everybody, welcome back to the Seesaw and another week of family dinners. So we're starting out the week this week after my crazy grocery shopping kerfuffle, as I would call it. Delivery didn't come today. If you've seen the grocery haul video, you will know. My delivery that I'd booked didn't come because the van broke down, so then I had to dash off after I'd finished with work and get the grocery shopping at the store, which was a bit of a pain. But anyway, we're starting the week with a pinch of nom recipe. That's N-O-M, pinch of nom. They are a website, blog. They have social media channels. They've got a couple of books out. They started out doing recipes for their own weight loss, two chefs. And then it sort of built into quite a following among Slimming World members. And then Slimming World asked them to stop using Slimming World terminology like SINs and things because it wasn't being checked by Slimming World. So then they sort of started using Weight Watchers points and things like that and calories. But ultimately, they make really good food with kind of a healthier, lower calorie, generally, option for preparation. So this is one of their recipes. It's one of my favorites. It's their creamy garlic chicken. It's basically chicken, mushrooms, onions, garlic, some cream cheese, some stock, a little bit of salt and pepper. And I'm sure there's something else in there. The day I've had, I'm surprised I can even remember that it's chicken. Actually, I use chicken thighs just because I prefer them in this sort of dish. And we got that with some steamed white rice and some broccoli, steamed broccoli. So that is our start to the week. Pinch of Nom's creamy garlic chicken. Hey everybody, so it is Tuesday evening and tonight we've got a simple Cajun chicken and rice with some Caesar salad. So this is just a bit of a standby recipe for me. So it's just some chicken diced up with some peppers and onions, cooked together in a little bit of oil until the chicken's cooked through. And then I add in 2 cartons of passata, because when I add the rice in later, I want it to be nice and still a bit kind of a bit not too dry, not too I don't want it to all just stick together clumpy. So I use 2 cartons of the seasoned passata with the basil or the garlic and herbs in it, and then a big tablespoon of Cajun seasoning. Just combined that all together, brought it up to a boil, put a lid on the pan and simmered it away for about 15 to 20 minutes while I cooked some rice. When the rice was cooked, just combine it in with the chicken and sauce, and then just serve it out from one pot. And then the Caesar salad is just a Caesar salad kit that I picked up at the grocery store this week. So Cajun chicken and rice for a Tuesday night. Hi everybody, so it is Wednesday night and it's getting late actually. The sun is streaming through the window here at the moment, although it's been clouds and looking like rain ever since I got in from work. A bit of a pulled together kind of different meal tonight from what I was going to have. So I've got a crock pot chicken here and I've just left it whole to show you this is how we do our chicken. So it's gone in there this morning whole. I put some chicken seasoning on it, no water or anything, stock or anything added. You can see how much liquid, if I grab the spoon, you can see how much liquid is in there that comes out of the chicken. So you don't need to put any liquid in it. And then you just take that out of there and it just literally falls away from the bone. I'm using a plastic spoon, so not the ideal thing, but that will literally just all fall apart now as I start to take it apart. And the bones will be left in the bottom of the crock pot. And then I've got some baby new potatoes, some of the Cornish ones, and I just cooked them for about 10 minutes in boiling water, and then I popped them into the active fryer with a little bit of oil and seasoning just to kind of just crisp up the outsides a little bit. And then we're having that with some baked beans. So we were going to have the new potatoes just boiled and some steamed vegetables. But then later in the week, I was going to have sausage mash and baked beans. Caleb doesn't like baked beans, as you probably know by now. And he's chosen he wants to eat at home that day. So I've just switched it around and we'll have the steamed vegetables with the sausage and mash, as I know that Caleb will eat those. And then Tony and I are just eating, just us two eating tonight. So we'll have the baked beans with the chicken. And then it didn't feel right having just boiled new potatoes with baked beans. So I've just crisped them up a little bit. So that is our crock pot chicken with crispy new potatoes and baked beans for our Wednesday night supper. Hi everybody, so it's Thursday night and tonight we're having something that's a real American, kind of a typical American family dinner. Very, very popular in the States, and it's Chilli Mac. So it's a combination of two sort of favourite meals, mac and cheese and chilli. So all you do is make up a batch of chilli. Now I've made my own seasoning mix, which I used some chili powder, paprika, onion granules, some cumin, some oregano, and a little bit of salt and pepper. And then I softened up an onion and some garlic and a couple of chopped peppers. Added a package of mince to that, so we use turkey mince, as you know, but you could use corn, you could use beef mince, whatever you prefer, pork mince even for this. Let that brown. Once the mince was browned through, I added the seasoning mix in. You could just use a sachet of chili seasoning if you wanted to, if you didn't want to mix up your own. And then I also added a can of chopped tomatoes, a tablespoon of tomato puree and a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, and then a can of kidney beans in chili sauce. Combine that all together, and then sort of once you've got that, you don't need to cook it longer than that, you just get it all combined. So your meat is browned or your mince is browned and your veggies are softened, and then everything's all combined. And you don't have to put beans in. If you don't like beans with your chili, don't put it in. And then to that I added probably somewhere between 300 and 400 grams of dry macaroni, so little macaroni pasta. And then I added 800 mils of stock. Now, when I'm making something with chili, I like to use a beef stock, even if I'm using turkey mince or corn mince, because I think it gives it a nice richness. But you could use veggie stock if you were using corn mince. You could use chicken stock, whatever you've got really. And actually, if you've got a really good seasoning blend, you could just use water if you wanted to. But you want about 700 to 800 mils of water. It's got to be enough to cook the macaroni, let the macaroni soak it all up and still not make the dish totally dry. So cover your pot, let that cook for about 15 minutes until the macaroni is tender. Then you want to stir through just a couple of big handfuls of grated cheese. So I've just used cheddar, and that gives you the cheesy part of it. So it's chili mac and cheese, a real kind of hearty dish. Definitely something you could add what you like in your family to it, seasoning wise, vegetable wise. The meat can be what you like, beans or no beans. You could even use other sorts of pasta if you wanted to. So a really versatile dish, really tasty. It makes a great big pot. You can see over here I've got it in my big pot, and there is loads in here, so there'll be plenty of leftovers for tomorrow for lunch. Ideal for that, or to freeze portions. If you are cooking for just one or two of you, you could make a pot of this and portion it up and freeze it, because it would store perfectly in the freezer and then could just be warmed through when you're ready to eat it. So a really versatile dinner, a real family favourite, kind of a staple on the dinner rotation for us in various forms, but this is one of my favourites, chili mac and cheese. Hi everybody, so it is Saturday and it is my birthday. Happy birthday to me. My choice for a birthday meal at home this year was to have Mayflower Curry. It's something we all enjoy. It's a bit like having a takeaway. So we made this with some chicken thighs, some pepper, that's orange peppers, onions, mushrooms and peas. And then I just fancied some seasoned potatoes with it. So I've cooked up these potatoes in the actor fryer with some mixed herbs, garlic powder, onion powder, a little bit of salt and pepper. And then Caleb wanted rice with his, so we did make up a little bit of rice as well. So that is my birthday tea. Instead of movie night tonight, we're watching the England football game against Ukraine. Just seen Harry Kane score first goal in the first few minutes. So that's a good start. So it'll be a nice birthday present for me if they can win and make it through to the semi-finals. And then instead of birthday cake, we've got a cheesecake for dinner. For pudding. So we've got a strawberry cheesecake to have for dessert once we've had our curry. So that is our plan for a rather boring birthday evening, but you know what, that's absolutely fine with me. I didn't have any desire to go out anywhere, and it was actually not very nice. It's nice and sunny this evening, and it's actually quite warm outside, but it's been overcast and quite miserable all day. We haven't had any of the rain that some places have had, but it has been miserable all day. Tony was at work this morning, so we didn't want to go out particularly anywhere today. We'll make up for that over the summer. We've got a couple of places we want to visit over the summer, and one of those will be kind of my birthday treat, if you like. So for now, off to enjoy my Mayflower curry for my birthday tea. Hi everybody, so it's Sunday night and we're ending the week with something a bit different to our usual Sunday roast dinner. We've got Fanta Chicken. I just fancied something different. This is quick and simple to put together. It's a 30-minute meal essentially. All I did was softened up some chopped onion and peppers in the skillet. Once they'd started to soften, I added in some diced up chicken breast and then let that cook until the chicken was fully cooked through. And then I added some of the very lazy chopped red chilies, but you could just add some chopped red chili pepper, a can of chopped tomatoes and a can of Fanta, orange Fanta. And then I just let that bubble away so it kind of thickens up a bit for about 10-15 minutes while I steamed some tender stem broccoli. And then we've got some golden vegetable rice, which is the microwave package rice. So that was really kind of a minute and a half to heat that through. So that is how we're ending the week. That's mine. There's Caleb's. And we're off to enjoy this before we head into the new week. So thank you for joining us for this week of meals, and we look forward to seeing you back here on the SeeSaw soon.